How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Paper Mario episode. In the last video, we finished off Chapter 5 and pretty much defeated Lord Crump and fooled all his evil plans. And in this episode, we're going to be going forward and pretty much collecting all the optional things that we can collect between chapters. So, to start off, what you want to do is just head to the left over here using your paper boat ability. And eventually, after a while, you should come to this little kind of room. I don't know what it really would be. I don't know, but there's a little TV and a little shack and whatnot, And right here we have ourselves a star piece, nice and dandy. And right behind this little chest we have a chest. Didn't even say that right. You get an HP drain. Drop Mario's attack power by 1, but regain 1 HP per attack. So, yeah. Next in line, we're going to want to head right next to the item shop and use Bobbery's ability. Go ahead and blow up this wall, and inside you will have yourself a Shine Sprite. Heading down the west side of the Rogueport sewers, you will encounter new enemies. Well, new. So here we have a Hammer Bro. Down at the Rogueport sewers, we'll be encountering some new enemies along the way. It seems that Bowser's minions have pretty much came and conquered. So, we've seen this guy before, well, kind of. We've seen the stronger version of this guy. Here we actually have a Koopatrol, I believe, a Koopatrol, something like that. Let me just make sure. It is a Koopatrol, yes. That's a Koopatrol. A Koopatrol who protects himself with spiked armor. Max HP is 6, attack is 4, and defense is 2. It attacks with its shell and with its head. Then, sometimes charge itself for a fierce move. Plus, if you take too long to win, it'll call reinforcements. Yeah, it's sort of gnarly, huh? It's one of the worst Bowser guys. Koopa Troopers dream of being Koopatrols. Hey, and by the way, what do you think Bowser is doing anyways? Eating? I don't know. So yeah, these guys are pretty easy, honestly. There's nothing too special about them. Just knock them back on the shell and they pretty much reduce their defense to 0. But like I was saying, if you head right over here, we get this little wall, and what you want to do is just bring out Miss Flurry and go ahead and use her little blowing ability. Go ahead and blow this little cover out of the way. And this pipe pretty much leads to the, what's it called? It pretty much leads to the the pit of 100 tiles. But what you want to do is just head to the left there, as you just saw me do, and turn into a boat and head 4 screens to the right. So yeah, this will take a while, so I'll see you guys over there. And here, at the very end, we come to this area with a bunch of Spanias or Spanias. I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys off camera. Up here, we actually have ourselves a new enemy. It's been a while, well, actually no. So here we have a pretty much a pink Spania. We have a Spania, I believe. Kind of weird, yeah, Spania. So let's go ahead and tell her. That's a Spania. Its body is made up of springy discs. Max HP is 12, attack is 7, and defense is 2. It may not look like much, but it's pretty tough. It won't come out at 2 with anything too weird, so just hang in there. Yeah, there's nothing too special about it, besides it's like a tremendously high attack, but for the most part, it's honestly pretty easy to beat. Koopa's very easy to make this very easy, I should say. So yeah, I recommend using him. Otherwise, it's just pretty much a lot of damage to him. Alrighty, after defeating that, we want to use Yoshi's ability to kind of flutter up over here and catch this little, I don't know what it's called. The little platform. It might take a few tries because it does move pretty quickly. And right over here we have ourselves a defense plus. Boosts Mario's defense by 1. Nice and dandy. And most importantly, down here we have ourselves a Shine Sprite. Well, 2 Shine Sprites actually. And the third one that we cannot get to at the moment. That'll have to wait for later in the chapter. So yeah, but before we actually head anywhere, we actually have a Magikoopa, a new enemy. Let's go ahead and tell him as usual. That's Magikoopa. You know, a Koopa wizard. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. It'll throw a load of pain our way while using magic to help its buddies. What a peep. And when there's only one of them, it splits into multiple copies to mess with us. Stop this thing fast or we'll be in a world of hurt. So yeah, just like the last ones we saw, there's nothing too special about them. Just take them out pretty much before they start like making themselves invisible and all that. They can be a bit annoying because of that. Before we head further, we're gonna see Merlin outside of his house or little area. Oh wait, impeccable timing, yes indeed. When I consulted my star charts, I saw a portentous sign for you, Mario. It went thusly. In the house of the dragon, it flew in the air beyond the reversible stair. near the black chest that Kirsty likes excluded. Okay, yes. So he pretty much tells you about a little clue that we saw previously. I'm sure you saw it in that spike room. But before anything, we're gonna go ahead and take on one of the troubles to start off. So let's go ahead, and this time we actually only have two. Eve, I want you to meet and to speak to someone for me. I'll tell you about it at my house in Twilight. So yeah, we're gonna want to go to Twilight, but before we head over there, we're gonna want to go in this back alleyway. I'm sure you guys seen it before, but there's a little paper boat, little pad down here. So just go ahead and use that and just kind of ride the river up, well, down I should say. And eventually you should come, after getting through this little bridge area, you should come to this little pad right here with a chest. And just go ahead and dock in there. And once you open that chest, you should have yourself a double dip. During battle, use 2 items in 1 turn. It's pretty useful, and it uses 4 FP, so just be aware of that. If you do, there's nothing to the left, so don't worry about that. But I'll see you guys back at Twilight Time. Back at Twilight Time, you're gonna want to go into this house that we saw previously with the mother and their kids. Talk to her. Oh my, you've accepted my troll request. Well, it's hard to talk about in front of the children. Can we step outside? A little sad story, but sure, why not? We can use some sadness in this episode. I need you to help me to meet someone. His name is Poshley, my former love. We had the same dream, to be stars of the musical stage. We shared our dreams, and we shared a wonderful love for a time. In that cramped little apartment, we huddled together, poor but happy. But when I finally got a part of Blast Room playing the leading lead, Poshley left me. He left a quickly scrawled note that said only this: "My dear, I would only dim your bright future. Farewell." Oh, Polly, why? My dear, my dream was always to be with you, not to be a star that shines alone. I wanted to shine, only to shine with him. Success was nothing without him. I left the production while it was a rehearsal. I forgot about Polly and my dreams. I got married and lived the life of a housewife, happy in its quiet comforts. And now, I'm surrounded by beautiful children. My happiness is so complete now. I have forgotten about those days. But then I heard the rumor that Polly was running a chocolate shop in Rogueport. Would you please tell him that I would like to see him again? Tell him that pure-hearted Eve has not forgotten her first love. Yes, pure-hearted Eve was my stage name. Please meet with Polly and ask how he feels about me. Please, Mario. So yeah, we saw him previously. He's pretty much in the bar shop, or the chocolate shop at Rogueport. So I'll see you guys over there. Heading back into the inn with the chocolate shop owner, we talked to him. Welcome to Polly's place, an intersection of human lives and drama, if you will. What's that you say? What is it, Mario? Tell me. You look so serious. What? Eve? I don't know such person. But perhaps you could tell it's an Eve person something. Tell her, live in the moment. And is that all you need? Because I'm a little busy. Yep, that's pretty much all he tells us. It's kind of unfortunate that he didn't really tell us anything. So, we're gonna head back to Twilight Town. Heading back into his little house, we want to speak to her once again. Have you met with Polly? We'll have to tell her the truth. So Polly has forgotten about me. That's fine, I guess. I was feeling a bit nostalgic. I'll probably forget about it. You know, I had this little once of... So, I have plenty to keep in mind. Busy. Oh, we're having a feast tonight, kids. I have a special dinner from Zest's shop. Mario, you have one too. You have a meteor shower. Pretty good, it's a pretty good item, honestly. But, well, let's go ahead and head back to the Trouble Center. Back at the Trouble Center, we want to take the last one by Goom Goom. I'm pretty happy living out here in Keyhall Key, but there's one thing I miss. I need a girlfriend. Please come to listen to my request. I'm in the storeroom, deep in the cave of Keyhall Key. Oh. So yeah, we're gonna save that one for later, because we'll be knocking 2 birds with 1 stone, if you will. But heading down here, actually, I want to show off a few things before we actually even head forward. We do want to go to Hotel's Castle before anything, and right over here we actually have a little exploding area. We can use Bobbery's special ability. Go ahead and blow that up, and we reveal a word pipe going to the background. If we go ahead and enter there, we come to this little house kind of over here to the right, and it's pretty much it's kind of a weird shop. So, you talk to him, you come to Cheto's Ripple's Adjustments house. Pretty much what this is you can change your abilities. So if you want to change, like, let's say you accidentally clicked, like, your HP, right? you had too much XP and you want to remove something else, you go ahead and click that, and you would pretty much do that, and it would decrease whatever you clicked. So yeah, it's a nice little dandy to use. I personally won't use it. You could also use it on your allies, but like I said, I won't use it personally because I like the way my attributes are at the moment. But heading right over here, we can now explode this little column that tipped over on this side. You just want to use Bobbery's ability once again, open that sucker, that way we don't have to constantly go back and forth. But yeah, let's go to Tails Castle. Before anything, just jump on this little paper boat pad, if you will, and just kind of sail away to the right. And you should come to another little platform with another pad. Go ahead and dock in there, and you get yourself a Shine Sprite. Nice and easy. And over there you'll see that little pipe as well. However, you can't get into it no matter how much you try. You can't jump this gap, so that'll be for later. Just keep it in mind. Eventually you'll come to this room at the very right where we saw the spike traps and the chest was a key. Go ahead and use Bobbery's ability here, and it should open this little kind of entrance. Yeah, little Delta tune. But here we have ourselves a little button. Go ahead and hit that, and pretty much shreds a little. And here we have ourselves an up arrow. It's unclear what this means. You should ask somebody. So now we have to head back to Merlon. To be efficient, we're gonna go ahead and reveal the next crystal star location. Just that way we can actually know where the next crystal star is, and we won't have to like walk back and forth. So yeah, for now we're gonna put the whole like title on pause. Well, not title. Pretty much the Trouble Center on pause for the time being, and Merlon, which we'll see shortly. Just give me a second after we pretty much see this cutscene, because we do need to head to the Hell Key one more time to progress the story pretty much, and for the Trouble Center. So we get our new location, which is in this new area. And I want to say already, this is actually one of my favorite chapters. If not my favorite chapter, to be quite honest. This is probably easily top 3, for sure. Maybe top 2. I still want to say chapter 3 is my favorite. But this one is really a good competitive second. Okay, so let's go back to Professor Frankie's house. And he'll tell us where it is exactly. Great news, my friends. Next crystal star is in Poshley Heights. Oh man, aren't there oodles of rich and famous people living in that place? Yes, and I'm fairly sure there's also a shrine to the stars called Sparse Sanctum. No fearsome monsters or dangerous dungeons either. It's just a tourist attraction. Get to the point, Prof. How do we get to the Snob Grill anyways? That's the best part. You ride the most famous train of all, the Excess Express. Yes, after the luxurious steam engine exertion, the next crystal star will be yours. Getting those crystal stars has been backbreaking work, but this time it'll be a cinch. Hey, I heard you had to be all rich or famous to get a ticket over that train. That may be true. Perhaps you just ask Don Pianta for help with this too. Are you crazy? I heard stories about that guy, and he sounds like a loon. Man, well, whatever, I guess. We got it, right? Let's go do it, Gonzalez. Excellent. Then we're set. We may not have much time left, so you must hurry. I'll get all the information I can. You guys handle your ends of things. So, yeah, we're gonna want to speak to Don Piano once again, but before we want to head on to Merlon's place, where we have his little arrow. Go ahead and give him the up arrow. What's this? An up arrow? An up arrow? Up. Of course! He flies up into the ceiling, eventually crashes into something, and breaks something while he's up there, and a red crystal ball falls down. This is an ultrastone, so that's what the star sign means. I picked this up to flea market years ago and forgot it was in the attic. With this, I can power up your partners even more. Indeed, so we have officially unlocked the ultra rank now. Nice and dandy. And at this point, you should have enough to pretty much rank up at least 3 of your pretty much allies. So, we're gonna go ahead and actually, well, yeah, 3 of my allies. We're gonna go ahead and pretty much rank up all of the ones we want. So give me a second. I decided to level up Goombella, Pacoon, and Vivian because they are the ones I use the most. But back at the Don Pianta's place, we want to speak to him, so he seems to be on the bed. Ah, poor boss. The man's been sick with loneliness ever since his daughter daddled. Our underboss Frankie is gone, the boss is in shambles. What's thinking to do? That scruffy gang of punks, beat thieves and stealing jobs from us left and right. Hey, but enough about us, our stupid problems, huh? What can we do for yours? Well, tickets for the busiest train around, for the Excess Express. Whoa, you want tickets for that rolling wing ding? Ooh, ain't nothing we can do about that. Yeah, us giving out tickets, that's rich. You gotta talk to the boss for that. Francisca. I just can't stand seeing the boss like this. If we just knew where those newlyweds was, we could take the boss to see him. You mean those Pianta Frankies and Francisca, they were on Key. Who's on the what now? What did you say? Repeat that. You know where the young Miss Pianta is at? Really? No lie. I swear to you, if you're lying, I will turn you into confetti, so tell me. Well, if that's where she is, why don't you bring her back here? You'd be a pal. We go ourselves, but we can't leave the boss in particular, you get me? Yeah, if you bring us a young Miss Francesca, and we'll do what we can to get you the train tickets. We got a deal? See, now that's better. I knew once you understood our predicament, you couldn't refuse. Don't screw this up. So, yeah, we have to head back to pretty much Key and get Francesca and talk to them. Back at the shipyard, we can talk to Cortez now, and he'll pretty much give us a ride to Key. And pretty much, yeah, so I will see you guys when we find the Piantas around. Make sure to get yourself a little, one of these Wacko bumps on the way over there. So, yeah, eventually we run into them, and we just want to go ahead and talk to them about something. Oh, hi there, Mario. What brings you back here? Can we do something for you? What? The boss is sick. Oh, poor daddy. Oh, no, at a time like this. You see, I dropped my wedding ring Frankie gave me around here. I can't possibly leave until I get that ring, otherwise something may eat it. It might be somewhere between here and that skull rock. Listen for a second, my fuzzy little coconut. Shouldn't we forget about that ring for now and check on the boss? How could you say that, Frankie? That ring was a symbol of our love. We have to find it. We have to. Or maybe you just don't love me anymore. Is that it? Of course I love you, my little bacon burger. None of your sweet talk now. You're going to have to say it to me. You love me 100 times. 100 times? If you love me, you have to say it, Frankie. Oh, come on now, babe. Of course I love you, little short stack. Please, let go. No, you have to say it 99 more times. Oh, fine, you crazy dame. So, you have to say it 100 more times. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and cut this out for you guys. Alrighty. There, I said it. Oh, Frankie, baby, you're such a silly Billy. Now, my little cream puff, let's find that ring anyway and get you to say, what do you say? Wow, yeah. So we have to go find their ring. Alrighty, heading into this little area where we saw Bobbery with a pumpkin, we get ourselves a wedding ring. But before we actually even head back over there with Frankie, we want to head into the private grotto. You might remember that title we took on, and this is the reason why I decided to wait until now. Because you have to head here, otherwise you have to make 2 trips, and it's just a lot of backtracking. So I'll see you guys back at that storage room. Back at the little storage room, we want to talk to him. Hey, thanks for taking out my trouble. I know there's way out here. I know it's far. I came out here to enjoy island life, but now that I'm here, I just feel lonely. There's no one to date. I mean, no one. I'm chatting up sea turtles here. So all you need to do is introduce me to a nice girl. That's it. A girl, okay? I guess my type would be petite, younger than me, and pretty. Not drop dead hot. Yeah, a cute little Goomba. Yeah, would be just perfect. Please help me. All you want to do is just keep Goombella out. Hey, how's it going? Did you happen to find a girl for... Oh, yeah. Wow. Yo, she's cute. Really cute. And that ponytail, man. Perfect. Slam dunk, man. Yes. Slam dunk. This may be a bit soon, but I have to confess my love to this girl. Hi. Do you believe in love at first sight, Angel? Because you know I do, and... What are you trying to say? Just spit it out. I love you. I think I have loved you since before I was born. Please go out with me. Oh, jeepers. This is awkward. I'm going out with Mario. Honest, I'm sorry. You're really cute, though. What? You have a boyfriend? Man, I've had enough of this. Peace! Yikes, I feel like I did something totally brutal. Well, Mario, why don't you take this as a reward for dealing with that guy? We get ourselves a couple of cake. Food that slowly refills HP, you can't eat it alone. Now, let's get moving. So now we head back to Francesca. So I'll meet you guys over there. Alrighty, back with Placenta. You want to hand her the ring? Frankie, now we can go home to Daddy. We sure can, my little cheese and cracker. Let's go. Well, so anyways, we'll be down at the dock. Hurry, please. And back at the Daddy, wake up. Open your eyes. Boss. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Francesca? Daddy! Boss! Oh, my little Francesca, you came back for me! And you. Oh, too, Frankie. Of course we did, Daddy. As soon as we heard you were ill, we dropped everything and rushed back. Francesca, Frankie, I was wrong. I was a stubborn old man, forgive me. I know I may regret saying this, but I want the two of you to stay here with me. I can't bear to be away from you two crazy kids. I'm an old man now, and I need peace. I guess the time has come for me to stop being so selfish, causing everyone trouble. Looks like even Don Pianta, the ultimate death, can't escape in old age. The time has come, everyone. I'm gonna retire. No, it's time. I mean it. And I want you to be my successor, Frankie. What do you say, Frankie? As of today, you are the new head of the Pianta Syndicate. What? But, boss, you guys got it in you. You're a spring chicken. You don't gotta do this. And I mean me, boss. No, you're the one, Frankie. I've been thinking about that for a long time now. You'll do just fine, kid. I got a feeling about you, a good one. I want you to take care of Francesca and the rest of the syndicate the way I did. Boss! You, Mario. It looks like you've done yet another favor for me, Mario. Yeah. About that, boss. Oh, this is gonna be just beautiful. I know it. What did you guys do? Well, we kind of promised him something, boss. We told him we'd get him a ticket for the express if you brought your daughter. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Is that all? You had me worried for a second. Come on over, Mario. How many you want? 1, 2, 10. Help yourselves. You got a train ticket. You come back anytime you like. How about that? Well, now that I'm retired, I'm gonna get out of here. Daddy! Boss! You're the boss now, Frankie. You got that? You, the boss. You do good now, Frankie. Frankie, we've got lots of work to do, and don't worry, I'll keep you in line. Sweet Bean, come on. Knock it off with the pet name nonsense. Will you call me Francesca? Huh? For Francesca? Yes, or Miss Boss. Teehee. Understood, whatever. Yeah, eventually Frankie does take over leadership and he becomes the boss of the syndicate, the Don Pianta Syndicate. It's a nice little story, but that's pretty much all we'll be seeing of them for the time being, at least. But now we actually have a train, so we want to head to Poshley Heights. Yes, now we can go to Poshley Heights, yes. That 6 crystal star is as good as ours. Weehehehe, I heard that in my Bailey's. So, the 6 crystal star is in Poshley Heights, is it? That's a rather nice piece of information, think ever so. Hey, you're Beldum. Normally this would be where I finally deal with you and that homely traitor Vivian. But something tells me that trying that alone might be unwise, though you live, for now. Instead, I'll just beat you to Poshley Heights and get that crystal star before you do. Weehehehe. Whoa, that sounded bad. We gotta get to Poshley Heights before that witch. Let's make a track for Rogueport Station. Indeed! Back at this little train conductor, you wanna speak to him? This train is bound for luxurious Poshley Heights. Will you be boarding today? Indeed I will. Wonderful. If you don't mind checking over your ticket. Yada yada yada. Watch your step, please. All aboard! Oh yeah, pretty much all aboard. So, on that note, guys, we're gonna end things off here. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you like this, subscribe to become part of the fam today. And next time on Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, we'll be starting the chapter 6. So, thank you all for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.